Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Now in today's video, we're doing Premier League ranking. Now this is mostly based on preseason and the transfer news. And I am a United fan so I can be a little bit biased, but let's see where it goes. Now starting with, well, Manchester United. I have no idea where we will be ending this season, being honest. And we have been active in transfer market. There are rumors of getting David and Mazraoui. But being United fan and knowing the insider news, I know for a fact that Mazraoui is not coming to United. He is a bit too overpriced for us to pay. And I think we are looking elsewhere, like Dumfries from Inter Milan. We may actually do a swap deal of Dumfries with Wan-Bissaka, which actually is good for both teams, and let's see if it happens. But for now, I am ranking United to be in Champions League spot. I am crossing my fingers. I mean, it would be good to be above this, but first position is a bit too much for us for now. And now the second is Aston Villa. Aston Villa had a fairy tale season last time around, but I think this time they have a bit difficult task managing Champions League and Premier League. I don't think they have the best of the bench. Now they have brought some brilliant players. They got Onana from Everton and Pilozin from Hull City, but I don't think that's going to be enough. And they sold Douglas Luiz, who was brilliant player for them. And from fantasy point of view as well, I don't think they will be as good as they were last season. So I'm going to put them in Conference League position. Now I might change my mind later, but for now, yeah, I think they will be 7th. I think that's the perfect spot for them. Now next is Arsenal. Oof. Where am I putting this team? I don't think they will win the league. I mean, I am not even sure if they will get second. I think third probably. So yeah, above United. Now next is Liverpool. I am a bit skeptical about Liverpool because Klopp has left him, and I don't know how Arne Slot is going to perform in Premier League. So I am a bit confused where I put them. I mean, they are a brilliant team, don't get me wrong, and Arne Slot has had a brilliant pre-season. And most of the players are not even back from international games. And from pre-season, what I can say is they are brilliant going forward. So I have put them in. I will put them second position for now. Now the next is Bournemouth. I mean, Bournemouth is a pretty mid-table team, so that's easy one. And then I got Brentford. Well, Brentford had a lot of injuries last season, and if they can maintain that fresh team and cope with injuries, then I think they will get mid-table. So I'll put them behind Bournemouth. Now Everton. Everton actually is one of contenders in relegation for me. They have sold one of the best players, Onana, and they are not having the best transfers. So I don't think they will relegate, but lower mid-table is I think the best place to put them for now. Now next is Fulham. You know what, this might be actually the most unpredictable Premier League because there are so many changes that almost every team is unpredictable. Like just as an example, look at Liverpool. Klopp left and all of a sudden we don't know how Liverpool are going to play. Now they did look fantastic going forward, but their defense has not yet been tested. Now same thing is true for Fulham. I have not watched Fulham's preseason games, don't get me wrong. I can say anything for now, but they sold their best players, Paulinho, to I think to Bayern Munich, and he was a fantastic player for them. He could pass the ball, he could get the ball, he could retain the position, he could control the pace of the game, and he was brilliant. But what I think Fulham did the best is they actually spent the money in attacking positions, and I think that's going to give them an edge. So for now, I think they will be above Bournemouth. But yeah, this ranking can be demolished at the end of the season. And now next is Brighton. What I said about Brentford, everything goes for Brighton. If they can manage to keep the team fresh, then I think Brighton is probably one of the best teams in Premier League. Of course they are not the best, but they are one of those teams that could aim for that top 4 position. But players like Estupinian and there's so many other players like Lamptey, these players never seem to be healthy. I don't know how that's even possible. Like Estupinian was fantastic towards the beginning of last season, but all of a sudden he was injured, Lamptey was injured, half the team was injured, right? And that's quite the predicament when it comes to ranking them. But for now I think I'll have to put them in lower mid. But man, it's so tough to rank them. You know what, I think I'll either go here in higher mid table, but there are so many good teams yet to come, and let's see. Now Newcastle. The best thing about Newcastle, what I can say, is they have maintained to retain the players. Of course they are one of the richest clubs at the moment, and I'll go for Europa League, why not. Then there's a surprise package, Crystal Palace. Now Crystal Palace has been one of those teams that really surprised you out of nowhere, right? There was that one season where Bolasie and was that Zaha? I don't quite remember, it was 5-6 years ago. Those two guys had phenomenal season. And what happened after that? They had a big drop. This is, I think, similar season for them. Last season Olise and Eze carried the team, and they look different beast. But you know what, I would rather put them in, I would rather do it like this. I don't think they will get higher than top 7, and if they manage to keep Eze at this season, then I think they will rank somewhere around here. Then I got Southampton. I can say nothing about it. I think they will be relegated. It's so difficult to stay in Premier League as a team that's newly promoted. Like you don't have funds to spend in transfers. You have to maintain the stadium. For Southampton B has played in Premier League in the past and they don't need to spend as big on the stadium, but just buying one or two players of good caliber is not enough these days, and I think Southampton is prey of that. So yeah, I put them in relegation spot. Now West Ham. West Ham has the oldest squad in Premier League on average, and apart from Jared Bowen, I didn't see anyone getting me off at the edge of my seat. So I have no idea, but I think this is a good spot for them. Oh boy, I think I am messed up. I see Chelsea here and I have no idea where I'm putting them, but let's carry on for now. Now Leicester City, I think they will survive. You know what? Because they have some good players like Winks from Spurs. I think he's a fantastic player. He could be one of those hidden gems in Fantasy League this season as well, so keep an eye on him. Then I got, oh yeah, they have Patson Daka as well, who is actually, I think, probably the best replacement for Jamie Vardy. It's going to be tough, but I hope they survive. Then I got Chelsea. I am not sure if Chelsea are going to be in 6th position, but what I can say is there are two guys that can carry this team, Nkunku and Palmer. Both are fantastic. Like last season, Chelsea had a terrible plays. Like they messed up in defense. They had no control over midfield. Towards the end of the last season, of course, they improved, but they sacked Pochettino. I think he should have been given a chance to be there, but I have no idea what Chelsea are going to do. So let's see. But for now, I am happy with 6th position. I think they will qualify for Europa League, but I don't think they can push any higher than that. And then I got Ipswich Town, and Ipswich Town will be behind Southampton. I didn't even think these two teams can compete for staying in Premier League because it's so difficult for them. So yeah, I think that's how it will go. And Spurs, oh boy. Now Spurs are, I don't know how Spurs are going to play. Last season they were a mess, and I think they will be around 8th position this time as well. So for now I'll put them here, and I'll bring one here. Yeah, that's it, I think. And then City. Well, I hope City relegates due to financial fair play situation, but that's not happening anytime soon. So for now, I have put them in 1st position because what can I say? City just has the best team. They've got the best striker in the league. They've got the best midfielder in the league. They've got the best defender in the league. They have arguably the best keeper in the league. Now talking about the midfield and goalkeeping position, well, there are rumors of De Bruyne and Ederson leaving the team, but Ederson's situation don't even make sense to me because Ortega is ready to play just behind him. And apart from City, I think he would start from every other Premier League team. Like, just as an example, even Liverpool. Maybe not Liverpool, but maybe Arsenal. I don't think Raya is any better than Ortega Moreno. So, yeah, I think that Ederson situation is not even going to affect them as much. But what's going to affect them is De Bruyne situation. De Bruyne is instrumental for them. He is the best creator. Every single season, he is one of the top assisters in the league, and yeah, that's going to be tremendous for them. But as of now, they have not left the club yet. They did sell Julian Alvarez to Atletico Madrid, but I mean they've got so many attackers like Jeremy Doku, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish. Everyone could replace him. They are not any sort of any players, so yeah, I think City are going to win the league. But I do hope they relegate because at this point of time, I think Premier League, people can call Premier League like a farmers league because there's just one winner every single year. So yeah. Now next is Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest is one of those teams that is, well, I don't even think they are just good, but last season they had one job, that was to stay in Premier League, and they did it fantastically. But I think they will survive this year as well. Now Wolves. I think Wolves will relegate this year. Now it could be a huge mistake putting them here, but Wolves had the identity of being one of the toughest defense to beat, and all of a sudden defense is their weakest point, and having their main strength as weakness is not good, and especially when competition is this tough. Now regarding relegation, I think Leicester City and Wolves can easily interchange the position, but I think this is going to be the result at the end of the season. So yeah, I have gone with first Manchester City, second Liverpool, third Arsenal, fourth United, fifth Newcastle, sixth Chelsea, seventh Aston Villa, eighth Spurs, ninth Fulham, 10th Bournemouth, 11th Crystal Palace, and 12th Brighton, 13th Everton, 14th Brentford, 15th West Ham, 16th Nottingham Forest, 17th Leicester City, and Wolves, Southampton and Ipswich will relegate, I think. So yeah, this is my prediction for the upcoming season. Drop your rankings in the comment down below. So yeah, have a good time guys. Peace.